When you take the stance of blame or somebody trying to really thinking that they are doing something to you when you're communicating something, that person will immediately shut down and not listen to you at all.
Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
What if your name was America?
I would love it. And
like
I would
America
wear
forever.
a flag.
Would you wear a flag everywhere? And then be like, do you just really like America? And you're like, that's my name.
It's my name.
With an A.
Yeah.
Not just America.
America.
When you're from the middle of the country, people really
love America.
America.
They do that in the South too.
Yes, for sure. Like it's a very different world.
Yeah.
So what's new?
I just got this really cool book. It's called Start Where You Are.
Okay, so you finished the Oprah book.
I finished the Oprah.
Was that like 3 books ago or?
Yeah, that was like a book ago.
Do you go in book phases where you like read a lot and then you have a year where you can't finish one book?
Yes.
You pick up 25. I had a year like that last year and I'm finally finishing books again.
I think it's okay to give yourself time to finish things. And you don't have to finish every book.
No. Well, clearly last year I didn't finish any, basically.
Well, you were busy.
Yeah, but it was weird. I could not get interested in a book. And now I'm so interested, even some of the ones that I was putting down. Yeah. But I do think it's because my brain was like, you are in outputting mode right now, not inputting. You were in inputting mode for 7 years. And now it's time to just apply. So it's like that one quote that, at Bliss this year, Samantha Skelly said, and I know I've said it on here before, consumption without integration equals frustration.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just in that mode of let's just integrate and stop consuming. Cause I was like, I'm full. I'm full up to my esophagus. It's like when you go to a buffet, it's impossible. I was in the buffet of books. So tell me about this book.
It's an interactive journal. And it's really cute and has all these pretty illustrations and you can draw pictures and you can write your notes.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
It's so cute and has little prompts for each
Oh my gosh,
thing.
Where are you at with it?
I'm just started.
What have you done so far? What's the questions?
Well, today is what gives you light?
What gives you light?
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, but what gives you light? What did you write?
I wrote Adam, George, family, mom, friends, hikes, trees.
Is Adam your other boyfriend? Just kidding.
He's my other boyfriend. I like to have a boyfriend who has the same name as me.
I was going to say it's safer that way in case for any reason you screw up a name. Like when I get second boyfriends, I'm always like, what's your name? Okay. No, it's not going to work.
No.
It's not going to work. This is going to get me in trouble eventually because I'm going to be like, Bobby McFerrin. Yeah. Don't worry, be happy. And he's going to be like, who's Bobby McFerrin? And I'm going to be like,
don't worry.
He's saying, it. Don't worry, be happy. That's all. I didn't go to brunch with him. So that's the key to life and relationships.
Yeah.
And journal prompts.
The same.
Okay. So did that make you feel like you were dropping into gratitude?
Yeah.
When you actually write it through your hands?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a really big thing.
Something about writing things down.
I totally agree. I need to do that more for sure. Do you have a quote?
Oh yeah. It's actually from my book.
Oh, well, this book is really giving us a lot of light today.
Good. It's from Rumi. And it is, the wound is the place where the light enters you.
That is one of my faves.
So nice.
Oh man. So I've been thinking about this a lot because I don't know. And we've been talking about this, but
yeah,
life is equal parts happy, equal parts pain.
Mm-hmm.
It just is.
It just is.
why are some phases in life you're like, no, I remember a time when I was much happier. And then I'm like, was I?
Yeah.
Or was I equally in pain as well? And when you're in resistance of pain is such a horrible word because it's related to pain.
Right.
But pain can be like growth and discomfort. Yeah. And those are the things that make the good stuff good.
Yeah. I don't get mad when I'm sore from a workout. I'm like, ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Why do we get so mad when we're sore from life?
I don't know, but that's just the most beautiful thing ever. That quote needs to go in Oprah's new book.
I don't get mad when I'm sore from a workout.
I don't get mad at being sore from my squats.
So why am I going to get mad from being sore?
I don't know. I love when I have a sore ass, but I don't like when my brain feels sore. My soul is sore.
Yeah, sore soul.
Yeah, that's cute.
I like that.
I just have a sore soul. It's because it did a big workout. Like it did a new workout with a new trainer who was an asshole. And now
it hurts.
If we look at everyone who makes us feel have a sore soul as an asshole trainer who's actually trying to help us. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Like
I love that.
Like they're actually trying to help you. In disguise. So if we can if we could see this person in front of us who's expanding our soul by making us sore, and we can put a shirt on them that says Soul Train.
And it would be yellow. Soul Trainer.
Oh,
that is so
Soul
cute.
Trainer. We'll be like, they weren't mean, they were soul trainers. I like this.
Me too. I'm going to think of things as soul trainers. Thank you, Lori.
You're welcome. I feel like soul trainers could also be a really comfortable shoe.
Yeah, really cute too.
No, they're anything called a soul trainer shoe that's like a puff of cloud is like a massive. I don't know if you've ever seen those hookah shoes. Have you seen those? They're super comfortable tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And some are cute. Don't get me wrong. So anyone who has hookah shoes, don't go spazzing on me right now. Like, these are cute. Well, some of them are not. It looks like you are literally a Spice Girl. Like,
like the big white ones.
Oh yeah.
People are loving those.
Those are back and in full effect. Let me tell you, in Europe too, they're even extra back. Like, I'll see this beautiful woman in this cute little dress. And then I look down, I'm like, what? What is happening right now? Are you a robot? But that's okay.
I think the same thing, but hey.
You know what? I might start liking them. Yeah. I've done this with trends actually a lot where I'm like, that is the most hideous thing I've ever seen. And 2 weeks later, I have them on and I'm like, look, I'm so tall.
You have like one in every color.
It happens. Like I'll see one beautiful woman who I think is amazing in them. And I'm like, if I get those, I will be like her. And then I put it on and I'm like, hey guys, hello. And everyone's like, it's still a bad trend, Lori. Doesn't matter how pretty she was. Okay.
Wait, what's your quote?
My quote is by William H. Shedd. It's a well-known quote. Here it is.
Okay.
A ship is safe in a harbor, but that's not what a ship was built for, Evans.
No, it wasn't.
He didn't write your name in there, but he should have.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say you're a soul trainer, but you're not really in the terms that we were using.
No.
But you are a soul soother. You might be a soul trainer for someone that you don't know. Like they might be at home and they might have a picture of your face with a bullseye on your nose and throw darts at it every day.
Every night when they get home, they're like, God, she's the worst. Soul trainer.
Soul trainer. I'm so sore. You might be that for someone.
I know.
Isn't that the weirdest thought? Like I can't even look at you and think that.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Adam does that when I'm at work.
He might.
He is doing that right now.
He really could be, but I doubt it. He's probably has you up as a soul soother and you have Velcro like around you and he's throwing those balls at it.
I love that game.
It's such a good game. I mean, who doesn't want balls thrown at their face, you know? But a ship is safe in a harbor, but that's not what a ship was built for.
What's it built for?
A ship was built for, I mean, like, to be honest, let's really talk about how ships are built. Ships are not built by the ship engineer, and they don't go and sit in the office and they're like, don't worry, this is like going to be on a crystal clear, smooth sailing lake. They're like, what is worst case scenario for this ship? Like, I need to build this thing for worst case scenario. Like, it needs to survive. Yeah. And guess what? You're built for a worst case scenario. Whoa. You will freaking survive.
That's true.
Yeah.
We have this amazing vessel and this brain.
I like what we're doing here today. I feel as though Spirit's speaking through us with these ships and vessels.
Me too. And I'm ready to take mine to sea.
Soul Soother's ready. You know what? I'm picturing you as a large capsule.
Yeah.
I don't know. A capsule of love, and you are ready to just eject in the ocean. You're ready.
Do you want to hear what something really nice someone said?
You know what? I would like to hear that every day. So if we could make this a regular thing in the morning.
You ready?
Yep.
It's from RafSchObsessed. They say, obsessed with this podcast. So much love for Lori and Evans. I can't stop listening. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful journey. You soul shine, girl. Oh my gosh. Why can't I talk?
I think they're going with the soul thing. Soul soother.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
That is so beautiful. Was that Raf? We're not telling you to be quiet. We're actually saying, Raf, speak up.
Yeah.
We love that because your words just penetrated our soul like a rainbow penetrates the ground.
Yeah. Softly.
Softly and beautifully. Thank you so much for that. Shooting rainbows over here from that one, Raf. So we realized last week that if we are ever in what do we call that? A natural disaster with you, you may not want us with you.
No, because we did not follow any of the rules.
No, we weren't under the desk. We were like, look at how everything's swinging around. And what we also learned was you might want us with you in a natural disaster because you might take things too serious. And when you're like, it's been 10 days with no water, we'll be like, but isn't that funny?
Yeah, isn't your soul growing now?
So you decide. Maybe you need 2 other podcasters as well who are really good with like survival. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Your soul will survive with us.
Your soul's going to be fine.
Because we are soul soothers. So if we're running in the streets, you might want to grab us to keep you on check with your happiness while you are trying to survive.
Yeah, while you're surviving.
I did realize, though, that maybe we need to do an earthquake drill after this.
I have no experience.
So I'll have Chris come bang on the walls and stuff and spin the chandeliers, and we'll get under the table next time. We can leave our headphones on. We could probably grab these mics.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll give a play-by-play. Someone was like, oh my God, this podcast is hilarious, but they were in a natural disaster during it.
That was not smart.
I was like, all right, well, you don't know because I was like,
you're gonna act.
It's really fast.
Yeah.
And now I've learned how we act in natural disasters. So, and we'll probably not make it. So, there's that today. Do you have a question?
I do. It's actually about you and Chris. Speaking of Chris.
Oh my.
At finding_steadiness asks, you and Chris are relationship goals. What's your advice for a healthy relationship?
Oh,
having 2 at once.
Yeah. Having 2 Chris's at once, twin beds. And did you ever watch I Love Lucy? She had a great relationship with her husband and they had twin beds. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Here's why. So you can go jump in one twin bed quick and do whatever you need to do for the night. And then you jump in the other one and sprawl.
Yeah.
And
maybe get 2 queens.
Yeah. I say do definitely, because a house with 2 queens, it's a full house. Actually, what is a full house? Do you know in poker?
Oh Lord, no. I don't play those games.
You should.
I don't know how to play that.
I picture you as an old woman playing gin rummy. Do you know how to play that?
I would love to play that game. Poker, not so much, but those fun games, the mind games.
Gin rummy is a card game, isn't it?
Yeah, but isn't there's all kinds of strategy behind it, isn't
Sure. I think there's alcohol involved. And like I said, I see you playing gin rummy with some sort of southern drink and you've got a
little sweater,
white gloves on. That would be really tough to have white gloves on playing with cards. Okay, let me answer this question because I don't think we've done it yet.
How do you?
So far, she has twin beds and another boyfriend.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
No.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I live in LA. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Right.
That's fantastic. But I will tell you the secret to my relationship has been, what was the exact question?
What's your advice for a healthy relationship?
A healthy relationship. So honestly, I mean, we've been together a long time. I can't even remember how many years at this point. I think like actually 17 knowing him. Married, I can't remember because I am a terrible wife. I think it's been 14 years married. I think we'll be 14 this August. Okay. Wow. So I will say communication, definitely our walks so that we don't go to bed without letting things, or, you know, if things have like bothered us for the day, really choosing your words wisely. When you take the stance of blame or somebody trying to like really thinking that they are doing something to you when you're communicating something, that person will immediately shut down and not listen to you at all. So a couple things is like knowing how Chris best communicates, and you can only learn that through learning that. And a lot of times you're learning that through fighting or, you know, through fallings out, if that's a word. And I will tell you, like, I think the road to get to a place where a relationship is healthy is rocky. And you're going to have years where you're like, wow, this person is so annoying. Yeah. Like, for real. He's had it with me and I've had it with him. And it's not that they're annoying. It's that you are learning how to communicate, and it's really forcing you into a new way of being, because people think like, well, this is me and you're not going to change me. Well, good luck ever staying with someone if you're in that stance, because you need to be malleable. Like, is the ocean like, well, this is me and I'm not moving? No, it's like, I will flex around anything that you want. It's also the most powerful substance in the world. Yeah. So if you want to be the most powerful substance in the world, flow, be malleable, but know when you need to, like, I don't know, be a river or a fire hose. Yeah. But what I'm saying is you need to learn to communicate. You need to be flexible. You need to learn when your partner shuts down. You need to create space every single day to communicate and make it a normal thing. And if that feels weird, or if your partner gives you crap for it, you need to push back on that, because you change every single day by some occurrence that happens to you, and you change a little bit. And also, if you don't tell them what they are, like, is something that hurts you, you'll hold it against them and it will come up in a massive fight. Instead of, Chris and I always say, like, it's just like earthquakes, actually. You want a lot of little earthquakes sometimes, because you don't want the big one to strike and have California fall into the ocean. Dig? You want like you want the earth letting off a lot of little steam here and there. So it's like, wouldn't you rather have all of those little toots that like don't really smell, instead of that huge one at the office where it just goes on for 30 seconds and you're like, there's no avoiding, like, everyone is going to get gassed by that. We always have one in each episode. So not a toot, but a toot convo. But do you know what I'm talking about when you're on a date and you're like, if you don't go on a walk and be able to be like, okay, I think this is a safe one, and so is this, and so is this. If you don't walk after dinner, then you are not going to keep that relationship past the first date. Like, that's dating advice, actually. If you want to keep a relationship, if you're going to go to dinner and eat all sorts of stuff you've never eaten before, that's not going to fly, sister.
You're gonna have gas.
You got to go for a walk in the park on a windy day and make sure you're going against the wind. It looks better in your hair anyway.
So your takeaways are: communicate, let your toots flow, and that's it. And be like an ocean.
Be like an ocean.
Yeah.
And it's not going to feel fun at first, because you're going to be like, this is going against everything that I feel in my body. And then you're going to have to see if it's worth it and communicate. I don't know. This itself should be an hour podcast, but I hope that helps.
I think that's a great help.
What about you, real quick? Weigh in on this. What do you do right now? Because you're about to be married,
I know.
You're in the part of marriage where, like, you know, you've got a few months here. Like, you can still run. So can he.
It's weird.
So it's the real important time to, like,
to buckle up.
You know, you wake up, put that makeup and that dress on, and be like, yeah, I'm always like this. Totally joking.
That's how I look every morning.
Yeah, nothing's going to change after we get married.
Little does he know.
Like, you're still not tooting around him. Yeah.
Just
can't wait for that ring to be on. Like, the next morning, be like, hey, make me some bacon.
You better believe it.
That's coming.
It's coming November, whatever day.
You pull off the lashes, shave your head.
Yeah.
Whatever. Move over. Move over. This is my bed. You go sleep in the twin bed down the hall. Come on, suck it, Adam. Get in here.
I'm picturing the teacher in Matilda. You remember the Mrs. Trunchbull or whatever? She's awful.
But I like this a lot. Hey, meet second Adam. Oh, Lord.
Do you want another question?
You weren't going to weigh in on how to keep this relationship vital?
Yeah, communication and probably pausing before you to think, because sometimes I just say stuff.
Well, I'm going to make you a shirt that says Pause Patrol. And you literally need to be like, hold me to this, Adam.
Yeah.
And whenever
Soul
you don't pause, it'll be like,
pew,
pew, pew. That's a siren, not a gun.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the next question? So we at least do one more.
Okay. It's really great. And the question is, so her name is Melanie Alligari.
Beautiful.
And she heard you on Ed Milet's podcast last year. And you were talking about how you and Chris have very different methods in business. He's more finance numbers and you're more soul work. So she and her husband are both entrepreneurs and sounds the exact same. How did you figure it out and not take things personally when opinions clashed?
Well, this is such a good question because in the beginning there's a lot of ego involved for sure. Like you start something and you want credit for everything and you don't even realize that you want it. You're just like, wait, I want to be known for the person who does this and this in business. Or there's a lot of like the girl boss and boss babe stuff going around. So I do feel that this is just me personally. Mm-hmm. I took pressure on as a woman thinking that if I was going to be this quote unquote like boss babe or leader that I had to do everything. And actually that couldn't be further from the truth if you really want to be a true leader, because a true leader learns what she's amazing at, he is amazing at, and then delegates the rest and lets people shine in their amazingness. So that was really huge for me to understand what a leader really is. It's someone who really acknowledges and sees people for their light and lets them completely take that on and shine. And then you celebrate them, but you also know that they are helping you in such a huge way. Like let people help you. It lets them shine in the world. And same goes for you. Like if you love to help people, guess what? People love to help you. So I think part of it was like, oh my gosh, I knew what I naturally did because it felt more easy. And I know that Melanie, right?
Yep.
I know Melanie knows what feels more natural to her and is where she's more in flow. Mm-hmm. And I think it's important to have that discussion. What feels easy? What are you really good at? And where could the handoff be? So for me, it was like, wow, I'm not good at following up with people for like coaching strategies. Like I'm just not good at following up. I'm great at planting the seed and attracting people. But for me, like I would fall short. So I would notice that and I would get upset and think that I could change it. And while I can change it if someone does not have this person in their life, I also knew that I had this amazing person who was great at business and coaching. So for a while, it was like a solid year where I was like feeling really weird. Like he was getting all this credit for like coaching and helping people's business grow monetarily. And I wanted that. And then I realized like, I'm actually getting that. If he's working this business with me, I get that credit. I can take some of that credit too. And like, I can actually take credit for having this amazing partner and I can celebrate him and watch him shine. And the more that I celebrated him, the better that we did. And then vice versa. So you got to get out of your own way. Like it's just full on ego at that point. And it's okay. Because guess what? We need our egos. It keeps us going. But you also have to know when your ego is like stopping you and affecting your relationship. So that was a huge, huge thing for me. Is there one more question? Do we have time?
Yeah.
We do.
What are you most excited about in life right now? It's from Samantha Montalbano.
Ooh, there's a couple things, but I want to know what you're most excited about in life.
I'm excited about starting something new.
Yes. We're going to talk about that. I mean, this is truly going to happen.
Yeah.
No, I've made it my goal too. To be honest with you, I'm thinking of being some sort of like investor or something in it. So we'll see. I really have like thought of this business plan.
It's really nice.
Yeah. So we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about it, but, I mean, you know a lot about it because it's you. Mm-hmm. business plan is thriving off of your personality. So I'm really hoping that you're all for it.
Yeah.
But it's your plan. It's everything you want to do. Anyway, I guess what I'm saying is I believe in you.
Thank you.
Like times a million. I know you're supposed to do something really huge. Like you could literally be Ellen DeGeneres if you wanted. You're one of the funniest people I know. And I think that it needs to be in a business. Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
And you could be called the funny box. That's not what the business is. But when you send, it could be like, you're getting a funny box. I don't know.
I can't breathe. I can't.
So I can't remember what the question is.
Oh, what are you excited about, Lori?
So you're excited about the business. Yeah. I'm excited about hoping that you get your wedding dress up on your phone so I can see it after this.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to see it. Is it Chantilly lace?
Yeah, it's a turtleneck dress. It's this new thing.
Chantilly lace and a pretty face.
But you can't show anyone.
I'm not showing, and I can't. Actually, this is audio.
My mom, if she listens to this, is going to be really ticked. She's told me not to show anyone.
Well,
so I'm not going to show you.
Hey, Mom, I'm closing my eyes while she flips the phone around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's a drawing. It's a sketch of her dress. She won't show me the real thing.
Nope.
That's a lie. Okay. Winky winky. Okay. So what am I most excited about? Starting something new as well.
I'm excited for you to start something new, Lori, because it's just brewing in there. And it's ready to come out.
It is brewing in there.
Yeah.
And it is ready to come out. It is definitely not going to be a poop reference right now.
It's going to be rainbows.
It's going to be a rainbow reference. Like it is currently a bit like summertime sunshine raining.
Yeah.
And the rainbow's ready to pop through.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think that analogy is
like
really
a
stretch.
Came through.
Yeah.
And it's been stormy. And now it's starting to part ways. And you can see the sun kind of coming out.
We have that beautiful ozone smell right now. Yeah. It's really great. Okay. So I'm excited to start something new, but I'm also, this is what I always want to be excited about.
What?
Just the present day. Like that we get to like wake up and read a book and drink coffee and do this podcast. Like I'm really, really grateful for my life.
Me too.
And I don't want to forget that because it's so easy to forget how rad your life is. So you guys like take some inventory that if you are like walking around or listening to a podcast and you have any Apple products, we're lucky.
We're so lucky.
If you've got a cool coffee mug and bean juice in it, you are lucky.
Yeah. If you can get up in the morning, you're lucky.
Yeah. Even if you're groggy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
All right. So I'm dying to see this dress. So we got to go.
Yeah.
Any parting words? What's a one sentence wisdom from the funny box? I love it.
Dance your booty off.
Dance your booty off today is the wisest thing that I've heard. And I want to see on your stories you dancing to this song. Dance, dance, dance. I don't know. I need to
dance your booty off.
Dance your booty off. Bye. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing. And we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye. Hey all, I'm so excited to share with you Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show, and I literally cannot wait because this man just spits straight
fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys, make sure that you go subscribe to the show, Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.
Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so
You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.